Do you remember last year when Starbucks took all of the Christmas stuff off of their Christmas cups and everybody lost their minds?
Ugh. This is not about that. No.
Have you ever heard someone say they didn't plan on having children because they didn't want to bring a baby into this world the way it is? I mean, it's hard to argue with the logic. Look around. This world is no place for kids. So who in their right mind would send a baby to save it?
Now, a child is born doesn't sound like the beginning of a glorious rescue plan. Sounds like something that happens every single day. The message of Christmas is so crazy, though, that the only thing we know how to do in response is to make it about something else, like toys or Santa or family.
Or coffee cups.
Yeah.
In Isaiah 9, God totally telegraphed this plan. He made a promise that he was going to rescue us, that he was going to send a rescuer who would be a wonderful counselor, the mighty God, an everlasting Father, a Prince of Peace. He would be all of these things, and his kingdom would never stop filling the earth until the promise is finally complete and every last ounce of darkness is burned off by his glorious light.
Now, when this was written, the people of God were in darkness, but the promise from God is light, like the daylight that greets prisoners leaving a dungeon.
The promise is freedom. God's
Yeah.
people would finally be free, but it's a freedom that is won for them by another, not earned.
The promise is peace. Now, if you were a Jew hearing this promise 7 centuries before Jesus, it would have taken your breath away. And it didn't start with the good behavior of God's people, but with a baby sleeping in a feeding trough in the Middle East.
We may think that we have to work in order for God's promises to come true, but we don't. Christmas is proof of that. This rescue is a gift, pure and simple.
Now, Christmas is worth celebrating only because the baby is God. He gives himself to rescue his people. We are celebrating nothing less than God planting his feet on our soil to rescue us from darkness.
You guys, Christmas is about the gospel.
Yes.
We have an entire entry in our online commentary if you want to see how Isaiah's prophecy of a wonderful counselor unfolds in history. Click on the link in the notes below to read it.
Thanks for listening, and Merry Christmas from Gospel Thread. Órale.
Oh, now we're ready.
Now we're ready. What about bloopers? No problem, we got that. That was really funny. Anyway.